We all want to be truly happy, to be satisfied and at peace with ourselves. But 99% of people search this inner happiness and inner peace by running after daily pleasures, by running after that dopamine kick. But what does the 1% do? They, on the other hand, they know that true happiness comes from the inside. And so they can do the things that no one really wants to do and do them with a smile on their face. And no one really understands how they can be so happy when doing those hard things. And I've been literally tricked by my own mind for pretty much my whole life. Think that those daily pleasures, say porn or sex or having the physique or eating that cake or you watching YouTube or TikTok would actually make me happy. I was in search for those meaningless pleasures. So now imagine me being there after a legs workout, doing a wall sit. I was at minute, I don't know, 3, 4, 5. And my legs were shaking, everything hurt. And I started laughing as if something magical happened. And something magical had actually happened. I realized that that wall sit had no power over my happiness. In that moment, I realized that I had been tricked by my own brain, thinking that the daily pleasures could give me happiness, and that the things that no one really wanted to do could take away my happiness. And so we are all pretty much slaves of our mind, telling us that we should be doing that thing, we should get to that physique and then we will be happy. We should do that thing and we can only be happy after having done that thing and after having achieved that other thing. When in reality, we all know that this will not make us happier, bro. We all know, but we never think about it. Your brain has literally told you for your entire life that you should get that and that other thing and that other thing, and then you will be happy. Has it ever told the truth? Are you happy right now because you have eaten an ice cream when you were 8 years old? I don't think so. And that is because true happiness has no conditions, just is or is not. And instead, when we listen to our mind, we go in search of pleasure, which is not the same thing as happiness. We go in search of those little dopamine kicks, but we all know what happens. We get the dopamine kick, and then we get in search for the next, and the next, and the next, and the next one. Giving our mind, the pussy part of our mind, the power to control our happiness. And so how do we free ourselves from those desires and get truly happy, bro? And so the first thing we actually have to do in order to be truly happy is to understand that real happiness actually does not come from anything. It's already inside of you, and you're the one having full control over it. So a wall sit cannot take it away from you, as well as an ice cream cannot give it to you. But when we have actually understood this, what we actually want to do is to feel it, because otherwise we will just believe it, but never really truly believe it. We will just have it in the back of our mind, but still continue searching for those daily pleasures. So how do we experience it? We experience it by doing hard stuff and at the same time being happy. Just remain happy and innerly calm in every situation. And so you could be happy, truly happy, when searching for pleasures and at the same time when doing hard stuff. But why should we then do hard stuff? Why is doing hard stuff better than doing easy stuff when it comes to becoming truly happy? And that is because when you are doing easy stuff or when you're searching for pleasure, You are basically telling yourself, because otherwise you wouldn't do it, that you need that thing to be happy. Let's say watch porn. You literally could be happy while watching porn, but why would you watch porn? Because you think that it will make you happier. Because you're listening to that part, to that pussy part of the brain, which tells you to get that pleasure and that it will make you happier. And so the literally the condition for doing easy stuff, for searching for pleasure, is that you think that those things will make you happier, when in reality they won't. When you do hard stuff, on the other hand, you can really practice being happy and not letting that thing influence you. So as we have seen, it's not about doing the easy or the hard stuff, but why would you do easy stuff if you thought that it wouldn't give you happiness? And why not doing hard stuff, the stuff that will improve your life, knowing that it cannot touch you, that you will be happy anyways? So that's the secret. Doing hard stuff and not letting it touch you. Being happy and at peace and relaxed inside when doing those hard and difficult and painful activities. So congratulations, you have just joined the 1% of people who does the things that no one really wants to do, and does it with a smile on his face. And I know that this is against most people's point of view. I know this very well. Just a few days ago, I've seen this on myself when I told to people that I don't eat for pleasure but for the nutrients. They were all criticizing, how can you not eat for pleasure? Pleasure is good and all those things. But then I realized that I was much happier than they were eating things that were not particularly good when it comes to the taste. And so you have to ask yourself, who do you want to be like? Because 99% of people are just in search for quick pleasure. But if you really want true happiness, then this is the way to go. And if you are interested in living a natural, happy, purposeful and full life, then subscribe to this channel, because I will reveal you all the secrets, all the things I discover on that path. And so this is not just a YouTube channel, this is a movement of people who want to live that way. If you want to live that way too, join the movement and subscribe. And as always, bro, remember that today could literally be our last day. We could literally die today. So live like it. Make it the best day of your life and live it to the fullest. Wish you all the best.